Inception is a film that blends science fiction, psychology, and emotion into one intricate narrative. At its core, this movie explores how fragile the human mind can be, how dreams shape reality, and how guilt can trap us deeper than any prison. This explanation will walk through the major concepts of the film, the structure of the heist, and the emotional journey that drives Dom Cobb. We begin with Cobb, a professional thief, but not a thief of physical objects. He steals ideas from the subconscious during a person's dreams. This ability makes him valuable, but it also makes him dangerous, because operating inside someone else's mind means facing all of their fears, memories, and secrets. Cobb is on the run, wanted for the suspected murder of his wife, Mel. His only goal is to return home to his children, but he can't do that until his name is cleared. The story is set into motion when a powerful businessman, Saito, offers Cobb one final job. Instead of stealing an idea, Saito wants Cobb to plant one. This process is called Inception, and it is far more difficult than extraction. To plant an idea successfully, the target must believe the idea is their own. The target is Robert Fisher, the heir of a massive corporate empire. Saito wants Fisher to break up his father's company, which would benefit Saito's business. Cobb agrees because Saito promises to clear Cobb's criminal charges, giving him a chance to return home. To perform Inception, Cobb assembles a team. Arthur is the strategist. Ariadne, a gifted architecture student, is recruited to design the dream worlds. Eames handles impersonation inside dreams. Yusuf is the chemist who creates the sedation required for multiple dream layers. Together, they plan an operation that involves going several layers deep into Fisher's subconscious. Ariadne becomes an essential character because she's the only one who truly confronts Cobb's inner struggle. She discovers that Cobb's subconscious contains a dangerous projection of Mal. Mal appears because Cobb is unable to let go of his guilt over death. This emotional burden threatens every mission he attempts. Through Ariadne's perspective, the audience learns the rules of the dream world, the way the dream collapses when it becomes unstable, the role of the architect, and the risk of falling into limbo, a state of infinite subconscious depth where time moves extremely slowly. The heist begins on a flight where Fisher is sedated, and the team enters the first layer of the dream. In this layer, a kidnapping scenario unfolds, but everything goes wrong when Fisher's subconscious turns out to be militarized. This means Fisher has been trained to resist extraction, causing the dream to become hostile. The team adapts, move into the second layer, a hotel where Cobb confronts Fisher emotionally. Instead of using force, Cobb tries to influence Fisher's relationship with his father. The key idea they want Fisher to accept is simple. His father wanted him to create something for himself, not simply inherit the empire. The third layer of the dream takes place in a snowy fortress. Here, the team works to break into a vault that represents Fisher's deepest emotions. Inside the vault, Fisher confronts a symbolic scene between himself and his dying father. He interprets this moment as permission to dissolve his father's company, a decision he now believes is truly his own. This completes the Inception. However, the mission becomes complicated. Due to the heavy sedation and multiple dream layers, the team risks slipping into limbo if they die in any layer. During the chaos, Mal's projection appears again, causing Cobb to lose control. She kills Fisher inside the dream, pushing him into limbo. To fix this, Cobb and Ariadne follow Fisher into the deeper subconscious. In limbo, the film reveals the truth about Cobb and Mal. Cobb once performed Inception on Mal to escape a dream world they were stuck in for decades. He planted the idea that their world was not real. Unfortunately, when they returned to reality, Mal continued to believe they were still dreaming. This led her to kill herself, hoping Cobb would follow her. Cobb has carried guilt because he feels responsible for planting the idea that ultimately destroyed her. Ariadne helps Cobb confront this emotional weight. She convinces him that Mal is only a projection, not the real woman he loved. Cobb lets go of Mal, allowing Fisher to be rescued and complete the mission on his own mind. As the dream collapses, each team member wakes up layer by layer. Finally, Cobb awakens on the plane. Sido makes the phone call that clears Cobb charges, and Cobb returns home at last. He sees his children, the moment he has been longing for since the beginning. The film ends with the spinning top, Cobb's totem. If the top spins forever, he's still dreaming. If it falls, he's in the real world. Nolan intentionally cuts the scene before we see the result. The meaning is not about whether this moment is real, but about Cobb's acceptance. For the first time, he walks away from the top without checking it. He has finally let go of his guilt, his fear, and his obsession with control. His emotional resolution is the true ending. Inception presents dreams as reflections of human conflict. It's a story about memory, guilt, love, and the struggle to take control of your own mind. Cobb's journey is not just a heist through a layer of dreams, but a journey through the deepest layer of his own psyche. The film leaves us with one question: how much of our reality is shaped by the ideas we choose to believe? Through Cobb, Inception suggests that sometimes reality is not defined by logic but by emotional truth. And that is the essence of the film. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Filmist to watch more.